one's gonna feel like nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know
Ryan Frost delivered some walk-off home run magic last game, coming through in the biggest moment for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Ryan Frost getting ready to hit. Went deep in last night's ball game. And fires in a heater at 95. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. So 2 on and 2 out. Digging in for the Lookouts, Ruben Ibarra. The 0-1. Hard hit right side. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. 2 runners left. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Frost. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ripped down the line for a base hit. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1. In at second with an RBI double. And with that knock, he advances the hitting streak to 10 games. Quite the run he's on right now, really seeing the ball well. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Tucker Flint. That one kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. On the ground to third. We're by it.
Stand up right here. Stand up.
Play made. That ends the inning. Now the third baseman, Francisco Urbaez. Up the middle. Oh, and a great flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting.
Bottom of the inning, stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Ryan Frost.
Leading off for the Trash Pandas, the first baseman, Ryan Frost.
You need an accountant with experience that you can trust. With more than 800 combined years in the accounting biz, Crazy Al's CPAs have you covered. Give them a call today. Pops this one up. Patelli has a beat on it. And a quick out number 1.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan Frost.
Grounder up the middle. Nice stop. Throws from the ground.
Ow!
There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. So up next, Tucker Flint. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next one's popped in the air into right. Patelli under this one. And makes the catch. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Vaughn Grissom.
Grissom.
And it's a pop-up. Burns under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Ryan Frost, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. One down. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Ryan Frost. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. So one on now with one away.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
Batting
Good job.
third, the right
So
fielder,
digging
number
in,
34,
Tucker Flint.
Tucker Flint.
And ball four.
Ball 4.
Two aboard.
Take your base.
And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off
Batting
speed
fourth,
there. If it's a
the
fastball,
shortstop,
less of a chance of
Taylor.
walking it.
Ketchup.
Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Caleb Ketchup.
Let's go.
That one in the dirt and gets away. Count now 2-2 as the runners hold. One out, runners at first and second. Base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. He stops now and he gets back into third safely. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make the play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. And now at the plate, Anthony Skull.
Hey, drive man, need you right here.
This one in the air to right. Two down.
Batting fifth, a designated hitter, number 5, Vaughn.
Next is the designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
Hey, your pitch, no one better.
Ground ball, right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So one out and the base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single.
That'll win you.
Now it's the right fielder, Tucker Flint. Ground ball left side, could be two. To second, there's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Steps in, looking to be the hitter that breaks through. No runs on the board yet, but this could be a table setter moment for him.
Ball 1.
With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. Have you been feuding with your blacksmith about leaving dents in your armor? Then you need to work with the professionals at Schnoll Swords and Smithy. Their attention to detail will knock you off your horse. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Swing and a miss. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Runner at first, and now the first baseman, Ryan Frost.
Off the plate,
Ben
ball 1.
Scooter goes 6 feet 3 inches. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he sometimes goes to the curveball. On the ground, out to short, the flip. There's one. Outstanding play. Inning over. 2 away and a runner at first. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, David Mershon. 1-2 now. Popped up. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the letters. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see my booty, this Mason Margiela. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on away from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, go dispatch it, I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca, and Issei Miyake, I flooded Tribeca. Tryna save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching the champion. Crave all the pressure, they cave under pressure, the difference. He missed a target in over a year. I bet you could tell by this gear. Yeah, I got range. Might as put fingers to fangs and also the mains. So only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains. I bust down the plane, examine the different terrains. I used to be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins. Yeah, came from the sediment. So dirt on my name, it's irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited. Talking much louder than negative sentiment. But on my 90s, they mashing the vitamins. Late to the session, I pull up in Revenant. Hop in the booth of my demons, I let them in. They want the future, so we had to get them in. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, go dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, go dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Yeah, Cartier frames and Professor Frank. Think I picked Chicago for school, I really just wanted a flex in the mink. Might take a trip to Rio my ink. I'm on a plane in the beater on links. Call up a Uber, stop at the corner, I probably won't flooded that with the brinks. Armor no chinks, chain mail every week. Stern of Bojangles, I keep a 3-piece. Dummy and a couple of beats. Some at the gas, it's nothing to me. To get to the record and make a few pivots. My wrist is on fridge and my neck have a ticket. The rhythm they make when they hitting and trickety. The shady, they wanna kick it. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, go dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, go dispatch it, I got no vendettas.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Slow. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas, I hope that it lasts. You spin my heart around. Full 360.
Little swagger when it's
transferring to bring a friend. Took a girl from the to the podium. Now the guys in here, I sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Pick up, look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock for nexus. I forget that we got exes. Seem like we shooting as we exit. Throwing peace signs in the air like Hendrix on the brains behind them all sad majestic. Cause it's super up to take us for a ride. I gotta dip real quick, let the course arrive. You spin my heart around 4, 3, 16. You spin my heart around 4, 3, 16.
If it feels like a spade, then call it a spade. And love in the day, by nighttime it changes. Spinning around with new faces. Dance floor like amazing. Lost in the mood. Falling in love with you and you. It's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new, it's fun when it's new until it's so news.
Ryan Frost, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Next up, the designated hitter, Ryan Frost. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak. That breaking ball certainly looked meaty coming in, just couldn't keep the weight back long enough. And there's a fly ball deep to right, should be extra bases. Around first and heading for second. The relay, not gonna get him, he's in there. The tag, and he's out. 2 away and a runner at first. Digging in, Ryan Frost. Tied up here early in the ball game. Next pitch misses down and away. That's 2 straight breaking pitches away that he's thrown. He seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Struck out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 out and the base is empty. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's gonna be long gone. An absolutely titanic shot. The 11th of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-2. Some homers just sound different, and that's a prime example right there. That baseball was wrecked. He knew it as soon as he threw it. Hanging breaking ball, and he crushed it for a homer. Runner at first with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Ryan Frost. Miller, a 6'3" right-hander. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Fly ball down the line. Out number 2. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. Here's the left fielder, Luke Ritter. Right-hander kicks and deals. Ground ball, this one should do it. Gets it to first. That'll end the evening's action. Really impressive work at the dish. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do, even if they did take the loss. Ryan Frost is getting ready to go. He's showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Ryan Frost. We're well into the season. With the success he's having on the hill, his odds of advancing look quite good. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Anthony Stefan.
The left fielder, number 52, Anthony Stefan.
And that's how this game gets started. That one smashed to left field. Dumps one into left. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Everything came together on that swing. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. Kicks and delivers. Drive along the left field line and foul ball. Nobody out and a runner at first. Fly ball right field. Flint in position. Gets there. Got it. Just missed that one a bit. A half inch closer to the sweet spot and it might have gotten down for a hit. Ruben Ibarra, the next to hit. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. 7 hits so far in the series. And fires in a heater at 95. Late on that fastball. Nice location on that high fastball. 97 on the radar gun. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stefan is the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
That's
great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by the bat. And next, the cleanup hitter, Dominic Patelli. 2 hits in 5 at-bats yesterday. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So digging in, Ryan Frost. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And very quickly, it's 0-2 to the DH. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's there for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for them in this one. Top half of the second from Rocket City. And here's the catcher, Cade Hunter.
That's outside.
This broadcast is brought to you by the quadratic formula. Remember, kids, that's -b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. The quadratic formula. Now the 1-2 pitch. skies it out towards left center. Calabrese on the move to the gap. 1 up, 1 down. Nobody on with 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Francisco Urbaez. Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Carter Graham, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning. We move on to the 3rd inning, and here is Xavier Warren.
Ball. Down.
I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. This one in the air to right. And that'll get down for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, Shane Sasaki. 2 hits in last night's game.
Ball
First pitch,
inside.
and it just misses. On the ground to the left. Gobble over to second, and they have got to change something up. 3 double plays in the first 3 innings. Wow. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Back to the top of the order here. Anthony Stefan getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 so far, led off the game with a single.
Ball.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left. 2 outs, bases empty.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike. Bash down the right side, but foul. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout. Ryan Frost digs in now. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a homer. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now it's going to be Cam Collier. Good rip, but that 98-mile-per-hour heat just a cut above. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Fights it off, we'll see another. 0-2, here's the pitch. Popped up.
Oh, you.
And there's 1 down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. Bases empty, 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Ruben Ibarra. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And here's the 0-2. Out to short. Tosses to first.
He's out.
2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. 2 down now. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Dominic Patelli. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. We're in the 4th inning, no score. On the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings and misses, and he goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. We're ready for the 5th inning. And now, Cade Hunter. Here's a fly to left. There's one down. Francisco Urbaez now at the plate. 2 hits in 5 at-bats last night. Urbaez goes 5'9", 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground to third. On to first. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Nobody on and 2 outs. Now a chance for Carter Graham. Hit into a double play the first time around. Got the swinging strike that time with the high velo, but that's a dangerous way to live. Best to steer clear of that again.
Ball.
Just missed. Frost, surprised to not get the strike, and here's a challenge. And the call stands, it was a ball. So they are now out of challenges. The 1-1 offering. Fouled off, he was late. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 2 outs, runner on first base. Stepping in, Ryan Frost. Swing and a miss. That one in the air to center field. That is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Camden Manassi. The ERA doesn't tell you everything, but he has been hit hard at times this season. The front office would like to see a little more consistency from him. Frost, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 2 down and nobody aboard. You're in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. This one in the air to right. That ends the inning. Next to bat for the Lookouts, Carter Graham. Grounder up the middle and handles that one. On to first. Ball game. Frost with a decent outing on the mound, even if the results at the plate weren't as good. Not a lot of positive takeaways in terms of hitting, but he pitched well enough, and that's always valuable. Honestly, this was more like an old-school National League performance.
I've been in love, honey, you know it's true. What since that day I first laid my eyes on you. Love is a crazy game, baby. It's how I feel. Can make you want so high, but it takes so long to heal. So please, won't you stay with me? 'Cause since you gone, it's a pain and misery. Oh, now please, won't you stay with me? 'Cause since you gone, it's pain and misery. Sometimes I curse that day when you came along. I was happy, but it's been pain now for so very long. Oh, I'm begging you, honey, please, won't you stay? 'Cause I've been so lonely since you gone away. Every day is pain. In the end, it's hard to see. Every painful day is all so sad. Now that I've lost the best friend that I've ever had.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the All-Star Futures game on tap today. It's the American League Futures taking on the Future Stars from the National League. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down, and here is Ryan Frost. White with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Outside low, ball one.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Man at first, one away. And a big swing and a miss. Good job to fight that one off. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. That one missing inside. And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. Here's the catcher. In the dirt, and it scoots away. No advance, though. Man at second. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
To the right side.
Hold on right here.
Whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. The AL Futures on top, 1-0. One down, and now the DH, Ryan Frost.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one fouled off. And that is out of play. Lombard leads off first with one away. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The NL Futures lead this one 2-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Ryan Frost digs in now. This one smoked on its way out of here. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, number 72.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Termarr Johnson, the next to hit. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Ball game.
Thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing at bat, nice win for the team.
4-3, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
say your witching ways and stitched up days. You let tattoo them all. Move along in the song, it's a lie. I don't believe you. Anyone on the run who ain't getting it done will beg you for a ride. Watch the dog and take the ground till another comes along singing.
Ryan Frost is getting ready to go. He's showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Birmingham Barons. And we'll be back with the first. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Ryan Frost.
Here we go. No one betting.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Ball.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That's great location to tie him up on the hands. That's a good spot. That misses. The count now 2-2. And that's outside. Keep your eye on that runner at first on 3-2. He could be going, and he's more than capable of stealing second if the batter stands. Still a full count after the foul ball. Now the payoff pitch. And ball four.
Take your base.
And now
That is
Tucker
Bird,
Flint.
the right fielder, number 34. Tucker Flint.
The 0-1. Fly ball out to left field. There's one down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Caleb Ketchup.
Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Caleb Ketchup. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. The 0-1 from the lefty. On the ground, right side, Gonzalez. On the run, spinning throw to first, and they get the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ben Gobble.
So up next, Ben Gobble. Now here's the 0-2. Got the strikeout looking. Huge K there.
The first baseman, Ryan Rock.
Late swing, fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
The first baseman, Ryan Frost.
Frost now at the plate and swings through strike one. Tough to make contact on pitches that high up. Swing and a rocket. That's pretty far back. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. 1 out and 2 on. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Wilfred Veras. And the righty delivers. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Feeds to second, out there. To first, nice pick, double play, that's the inning. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Ryan Frost. Fair ball. Coming around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. Grounder left side, Antonacci.
Right here.
Throw to first in time. And that ends the inning. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Jordan Sprinkle. In the air to the right. Runner tags and goes to third. So digging in, J.J. Dorazio. Sims is just 1 strike away. Right through there for the strikeout. That'll end the evening's action. The Barons slug their way to a win in this one. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end. Ryan Frost, a promising. And now the DH, Ryan Frost.
Hitter, Ryan Frost.
That one hammered but pulled foul. 1 out and the base is empty. And the count 1-2. When he's on the mound, hitters need to be prepared for that ball to dive on him. He's got a good sinker and changeup and relies on both of them. 1-2 misses, and the count is even up at 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 2 away now. Welcome back to Birmingham, top of the 4th inning.
City, the designated hitter, Ryan.
Small wonder that iron has such a prominent place in Birmingham's history. It's the only place on the planet where you can find all 3 ingredients needed to make metallic iron. You know that one leafy green and vegetable juice you can never remember? That's watercress. This message brought to you by our sponsors, the National Watercress Council of America. And here's the 0-2. Line drive for a base hit.
Pick up the ball. Pick it up. Pick it up.
And the leadoff hitter aboard.
That a boy.
And now Tucker
batting,
Flint.
Right fielder, Tucker.
Hey, your turn now. No one better. Here you go.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 away. 1 away and a runner at first. And now it's going to be Caleb Ketchup.
Right,
This one's in the dirt. And the 3-2 offering. Swing and a high fly to left. Sprinkle moving under it. And makes the catch. Two outs, runner on first base. Now the third baseman, Ben Gobble. Grounder to the left side. Antonacci. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the end. Now up Ryan Frost. 1 for 2. Swing, soft line drive.
Find it. Find it.
Play made. That ends the inning. One away and a runner at first. Frost digs in now. 1 for 3. And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one out in front there. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Line drive. And now they're 1 out from escaping this jam after that terrific defensive. So 2 down. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, David Calabrese. And the 3-1. And that one hit to first. Picks it up. Steps on the bag. Ball game. Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a frustrating game. Just can't dwell on it.
In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask you something, but the highway's speeding by. You know that I think it's funny. It's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, 'cause you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind.
Ryan Frost will try to pile up a few more whiffs in this one. He's among the league leaders. It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Ryan Frost getting ready to hit. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Oh-2 rocks and fires. Pop-up foul on the right side. Jackson Appel in position. Gets there, got it. lapel. The leadoff batter cuts and misses for strike one. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. In time, out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jacob Gonzalez.
And now, Jacob Gonzalez.
Nope.
Challenge from the pitcher. He thought that was a strike. Pretty close, but it was a ball. They've only got one challenge remaining. One out and the base is empty. Liner, base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. And now the shortstop, Andy Weber. On fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That's a ball.
Misses to make it 3-0. 3 straight pitches from him outside the zone. There's a strike at 95. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Out number 2. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Jordan Sprinkle. That catches the zone for a strike. If you feel you've been out of phase with your life, it's time to make it oscillate on your frequency. Call Thad's Theremin Therapy to find out how they can help you amplify your best self. Gets a piece, stays alive. And again on 0-2. The other way. Oh, gloves it. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Zavala thought that pitch missed, and here comes a challenge. Swing and a miss. Not likely he'll have much success swinging at the high heat like that. On the mound, he might as well keep going back to that pitch. In the air, along the left field line. And that is foul. This one lifted to center field.
All you, take it, take it.
2 away. Bases are empty with 2 away. Digging in for the Barons, number 7. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Here comes the 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball to right. Flint settles underneath it and makes the catch. All set for the start of this inning. And now the DH, Ryan Frost. Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt. Tough to do damage on pitches that far out of the zone. Not close with that one, but still chased. That's a strike. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the 3rd. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Galaney. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Frost will challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. And the call stands, it was a ball. So they are now out of challenges. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted in the air to right center. Gets there to make the play. A nice run and grab. There's 1 down. Here's the 3rd baseman, Mario Camilletti. 1 out and the base is empty.
That's in. Ball 2.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Crouch gets under it. And a couple of quick outs. To the top of the order we go. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Appel. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Swing and a foul straight back. This one is labeled. And that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double. He was all over that one. Right there we saw a fastball that was tight, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Gonzalez in the box now, takes strike 1. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. That one ripped, but foul. That's not where you want to miss with the breaking ball with 2 strikes. Need to get that out of the zone. Lifted down the left side. Skull settles under this one. That is the inning. No runs. Welcome back. The Barons at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Rickwood Field was the longtime home of the Barons, as well as the iconic Negro League squad, the Birmingham Black Barons. You may know 2 of their alumni, Satchel Paige and Willie Mays. And there's 1 away. 1 out and the bases are empty. And next, the cleanup hitter, Wilfred Veras. Up the middle, Grissom. Tosses to first. 2 outs already in the home 4th. Jordan Sprinkle now at the plate, when hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Up the middle, handles the chance. There with plenty of time, inning over. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Ryan Frost. Frost, 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2025. Grounder to second. Play made, that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Samuel Zavala. Right through there for a strike. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Up the middle. Collects. Throw. You're out at first. Barely got the out. Close play. Now up the designated hitter, number 7.
Ball 1.
This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 down. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next to hit, Ryan Galaney. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Now a check swing held up, no appeal here. And the 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Fights it off, we'll see another. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books.
100%.
Got right place. Here we
Frost, at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Swings and misses. It's a K. As they escape. Righty reliever out of the pen, Sammy Natera Jr. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. In the dirt, but kept it close. Tag out. What a throw to end the inning. Leading off the inning with a lead, looking to be the spark to give him some more breathing room. The pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Another full count pitch. Base hit. 1 run is in. The tying run scores were starting over. They've tied it up in the bottom of the... So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilfred Barris.
Number 9, Wilfred Barris.
Trying to send this one into extra frames. Base hit. That'll do it. And the Barons walk this one off. They take it 5-4. Your final score in this game, 5-4. On behalf of our excellent crew, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of Minor League Baseball on the show. I'm Ben Gelman, and we'll see you next time.
Me all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me have the thing where you are weapon. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? But you would be more than that to take your hand and lead you to the promised land. Me 20-foot dive on, all you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfy your emotion. Hotter for the press, instantly she was. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Things smooth and precious like she never get up. Instant expand, I've got to all and pull up. Giddy up, me I forget to ease a mouse. Think I walk like a champion.
Ryan Frost will have a chance to add to his... 1 down. Ryan Frost now at the plate. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Belted to left. He's gonna touch them all. This one is way gone. That's gotta feel good. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 1-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Stops it on a slide. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Trash Panda's batting.
The first baseman,
Frost, 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2025. Swings through that one for strike 1. Just can't catch up to the heat. Ground ball, right side.
Come on, run it, run it, run it.
Steps on first for the out. If there's someone in your life who needs to get what's coming to them, call Vendetta Bagpipes. They'll send a kilt-wearing piper over to teach them a lesson at such a high volume they'll never forget it. And neither will Frost. On to second, they get one. Double play! What a twin killing to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout frames out there. Diggs in now, playing with the lead. Swing and a miss. And the slider right there. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Pitch misses there.
That's down.
And the count 1-2. Next offering is downstairs. Well, he got to the 2-strike count early, but the batter stayed patient and he didn't chase low and out of the zone. Pitcher might have to try something else to get him. And the right-hander deals. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So 2 down. Now, Hayden McGeary. Here's the 1-2 offering. Right through there for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. The Trash Pandas use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. Ryan Frost is getting ready to go. He's showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most... 1 down. Frost getting ready to hit. Went deep in last night's ball game. Not close with that one, but still chased. That's a strike. Tough to do damage on pitches that far out of the zone. And goes down on strikes. And there's 2 down. And there's that curveball he relies on. These hitters are going to have to expect that in just about any 2-strike count. It's an impressive out pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Slings to second. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play. Man at first with 1 gone. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Frost. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. You need an accountant with experience that you can trust. With more than 800 combined years in the accounting biz, Crazy Al CPAs have you covered. Give them a call today. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Now here's the 0-2. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Calabrese leading off first with 1 away. And again on 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. So up next, Ryan Frost. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept it close. One ball, 1 strike.
That's down. That's a ball.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. That one missed.
Oh.
Set down on strikes. That ends the inning after they racked up a... Digging in for the Smokies, Ed Howard. The 0-1. Here's a grounder up the middle. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. And now the first baseman, Ryan Frost. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts so far. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one is labeled. That one is back there. Makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Up now, it's been a rough day at the plate. A lot of runners left out there. This is the kind of spot that can shift a game. Oh and 1. 3 Ks already for him in this one, but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. And a big swing and a miss. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. And a swing and a miss as they escape the... So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Carson Seamus. Line drive. And that'll do it. You might catch him looking a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win. Ryan Frost, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming... So digging in, Ryan Frost. Struggling to make contact lately, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over the last 5. Swing and a miss, it's 0-1. Fair ball! So 1 on now with 1 away.
How are those hands feeling right now?
Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Tucker Flint.
Hey, Kutcha, your turn right here.
And the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt, but blocked. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Two outs and a runner at first. Caleb Ketchup, the next to hit. Oh and 2, here's the pitch. Center field. And it drops in. Here comes the throw. Frost caught in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Next up, Ryan Frost. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Calabrese leads off of first with 2 out. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. 0-2, rocks and fires. Battling here, fouls it away. And now 1 and 2. And there's a ball. Already 3 runs have scored this inning. Bottom half of the 2nd inning. Popped up left side. Howard settles under this one. Gets there. Got it. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Ryan Frost. 1 for 2.
Ball.
At Mid-South Electronic Credit Union, you'll always feel welcome. Come try out their night lobby with friendly tellers and free slices of fresh. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. It's pretty far back, and that one is gone. Made them pay for that one, and they add a pair. It's 7-0. That's home run number 3 for them in this ball game. They've certainly got the power bats booming here. Seems safe to say that he got what he was looking for on that pitch. Great job to square it up and send it out. So one gone with the bases loaded here. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Ryan Frost. This one is labeled.
Round.
And it one-hops the wall. And here comes the runner. Relay, throw home. He's safe. They clear the bases. It's 10-0. How about that? Clears the bases. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Tucker Flint. On the ground. Fair ball. Runner around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Ryan Frost. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Not a great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if... strike 3, and that's out number 3. We'll take a break. 2 away and a runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Frost. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. An absolutely titanic shot. 14th of the year, his 2nd of the night. And they add a couple more. It's 13-0. It's a party at the plate for him in this ball game. 4 homers now. Seems like they enjoy taking 360-foot laps. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. And the next batter, Ethan Conrad. Medeiros is just 1 strike away. Out to center, Dunham under it. And that'll do it. Frost was fantastic in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers. Every time up, he was a threat. And that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure. Ryan Frost, fresh off an impressive 2-home-run performance. They'll look to keep that momentum going today. So up next, Ryan Frost. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Clutch up for us.
Frost was unreal in his last game, driving in a whole bunch of runs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And swing and a miss. Back on that last game of his, I'm not saying he was on par with Jay Clark of the 1902 Corsicana Oil Cities when he had a 16 RBI game, but it was still really impressive. Softly
foul.
hit to third, and that's just foul. Swings through it for the K. Way out front for strike 3. Smell like you've just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. Back here in Rocket City, bottom of the 4th. Frost, the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one fouled off. This one in the air to right. And there's one down. Frost, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike 1. They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing. Swings and misses. 0-2. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
For Rocket City, the designated hitter, Ryan.
Frost, in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
That's a ball. Outside.
So we'll take another look on this catcher's challenge. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left. Two-1 pitch coming. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And a big swing of the bat. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 9th. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Tucker Flint. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Tapped in front of the plate. And one gone as they make the play.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. 0-1 now. This pitch gets away. And the runner will hold. Tying run waits at the plate. Bouncer to second.
Right,
South the scene. They are down to their final out. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Anthony Skoll.
Turn now, no one better.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air to left. The catch is made to end it. He'll need better showings than this one if he wants to advance. And they'll need better from him if they want to get some wins.
Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your...
Ryan Frost, fresh off a standout. Almost ready to get underway here. And on the hill today, Ryan Frost. We're well into the season. With the success he's having on the hill, his odds of advancing look quite good. The center fielder leading things off and takes a strike.
635.
Pitch misses.
Ball, that's up.
Now 1-2. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. That's off the mark. Now 2-2. Frost will challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. They've only got one challenge remaining. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. We'll see another. First the changeup, then the fastball. Doing well to throw off the hitter's timing. He might go to the high heat to try for the K. Called strike 3 on the fastball as it ran back over the inner half. Nobody on with one out. Next up for the Smokies, Cameron Cisneros. Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. And the righty delivers. One out and the base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Now this is belted to right. That's pretty far back. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. What an effort he put in on that play. Covered a ton of ground and saved extra bases with the catch. On the mound, he might want to take a second before throwing this next pitch to give him a break.
Ball, that's in.
Challenge from the pitcher. He thought that was a strike. And the call stands. It was a ball. So they are now out of challenges. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. That's not one of the best swings you'll ever see. Got jammed badly. Got him looking. 3rd out. That'll end the frame. Man on at first. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Ryan Frost.
Hey, drive him in. Meet you right here.
And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Not a great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. Up and in. And the count is 2-2. That curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. Nice eye right there.
That's a ball.
What a take with 2 strikes. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. That fastball was in a hittable spot, but he just let it stroll through the zone for called strike 3. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. Top half of the second from Rocket City. McGeary stands at 6'6", 235 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd inning. 1 out and the bases are empty. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Carter Trice. Swing and a pop-up. Settles underneath it. And a couple of quick outs. Now the third baseman, Devin Ortiz. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. Good job with that fastball low in the zone. It's most effective when you can spot it on the corners. That one
That's
misses.
The ball down.
1-1.
Ball.
Late swing, fouled off. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Two outs, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Chopper back up the middle, picks it up. There with plenty of time, inning over. We move on to the third inning, and here's the catcher, Justin Stransky. Close.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Did he go?
And an appeal to first, and that's a swing per umpire Ed Drummond. The 1-1 offering. Swing and a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. And that one's off the top of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. The next offering misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-1. In the air to left center. And it falls. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Frost looking to limit the damage here. One run in, but still time to work his way out of this. Sharp grounder, and it gets through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. To the top of the order we go. Here's the center fielder, number 53. Struck out looking the first time up.
Nope.
After
ball.
giving up 3 straight hits, now he's fallen behind against this batter.
Yeehaw!
Whatever they need to do to break him out of this rhythm, now is the time. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly. And now the first baseman, Cameron Cisneros. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. We're here in the top half of the third. Traffic on the base paths, a run already in to score this inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. Next to hit, Ed Howard.
Shortstop, Ed Howard.
One!
Up and in.
Nope, ball.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Got the strikeout looking. That ends the inning and limits the... Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Ryan Frost. Went down on strikes the first time through. 0-1. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. 0-2, and the delivery. It's ball 1. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. Missed.
No, that's
off
outside.
The
Ball.
2-2. And that one is inside. The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. Got it. That ends the inning. back, and now on the mound to start the fourth inning, Sammy Natera Jr. coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Frost at the plate for the third time. Fans on that one. Fly ball to center, drifting towards this one. And makes the catch. And they are happy just to get... Stepping in now with the lead, looking to tack on some insurance runs. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw. And now on at first. He was all over that one. You can't hit a ball much better than that. 114 miles per hour off the bat. Catch it a grain or two lower, and it's probably long gone. And a challenge from behind the dish. And that one did find the zone. So they still have both challenges. Way upstairs. And he goes down on strikes. One down. Might be a case here of the batter just locking up a bit. That curve was in a pretty hittable spot, but still got strike three looking. One gone, runner at first. Caleb Ketchum digs in now. And ball four.
Ball four, take your base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Anthony Skoll. Fly ball, left field. Trice drifts towards it. Gets there. Got it. First and second, 2 outs. David Calabrese will hit next. And we're all even up. On the ground to third.
Right here, on the back.
They get the force. And that ends the inning. Digging in for the Smokies, Devin Ortiz. 2-2, here's the pitch. Got it. That's the ball game. Frost with some struggles at the plate in this game, but a respectable performance on the hill. I want to see how he responds to this game, because that can tell you a lot about a prospect. Will he get down about his struggles at the plate, or will he be encouraged by the way he pitched? Should be interesting to find out. And now, Ryan Frost. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Cut on and missed. 96-mile-per-hour heater. And there's a fly ball deep to right. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Coming to the plate. Relay throw. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. 1-0. So digging in, David Calabrese. Now the 1-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of the plate. It's there.
He's out of there.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Caleb Ketchum.
1 out, runner at second base. Here's the second baseman, Caleb Ketchum. And he delivers. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. It falls in. And now it's runners at first and second.
Batting fifth, the third
at the plate, Ben Gobble.
Gobble.
The 0-1. Bounce to the left side.
All right, hold it there, hold it there, hold it
The
there.
feed for one. Outstanding play. Inning over. Bases loaded. 2 down. Frost takes a ball, standing in for the second time. Here's the 1-0 offering. And that's in the dirt. Behind 2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. Swing, high fly ball to center field. And that's the 3rd out. First and second, 2 down. Frost stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss, chases way out of the zone. Great pitch to get a swing like that. Out in front, ripped foul. And the 1-2. Grounds it to short. Loves it on the dive. From his backside.
No!
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. What a defensive play that was. He dove, made the stop, and saved the run. It's still ahead. They've still got a chance to score, but he made a heck of a play. Next up for the Trash Pandas, David Calabrese. Pops this one up on the infield. Howard under it. And that's that. Frost, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Big opportunity to do damage, but the hitter can't get over aggressive or it could backfire big time. The Trash Pandas trying to break this game open here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. Frost, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Efficient work on the mound. 2 outs, runner on first base. And now the DH, Hayden McGeary. This one lifted to center field. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job.